What's good, YouTube? AIO Demon here with probably the best, and I mean best, point guard build, or at least one of the best point guard builds in NBA 2K23. It works in current gen, and it transfers over into new gen. You can make it the same way. You'll get a little bit more badge points on new gen because of the tier system, but I personally use it on current gen because it's a better game in my opinion, but we ain't even gonna get into all that. Now, you can either make this build the way I made it, or you can do little tiny tweaks and give yourself a little bit higher of a 3-ball, a little bit higher ball handle. It's up to you and your preference, honestly. It came out amazing because I can drill threes from behind half court. I catch contact dunks. And I can play defense. And the best part is this is a 6-2. But enough talking about it. I'm just going to get right into it because I know y'all want to see the build. So first off, you're going to do point guard. Handedness doesn't matter. I do left-handed because I'm a lefty. Jersey number also doesn't matter. This is where it gets vital. Okay, so you're going to be 6'2". You will be 220 pounds. And you are going to have a wingspan of 6'10". It seems crazy, but trust me, you're still fast. You're going to be able to play defense. You still got a high ball handle. If you wanted a 98 ball handle, you can get it. Everything works. Just trust me. Body shape, I go compact. It doesn't really matter which one you do. Doesn't do anything to your build. Now, if you are new to the game's been out for 2 months now, maybe 3 months. We're on season 3. If you're new to the game, I want to be perfectly clear. Be careful with your builder, because as you see, if I bring one thing up, so many other things go up with it. I can gray out easier. Going and making maxed out on 3-point and then trying to max something else out, it's not going to work. It simply will not work. Now, everybody else who knows, you know. Plain and simple, but just be careful with the build. We're going to get an 88 3-point. Okay? That's more than enough. Way more than enough. This game, for some reason, I had a 37 mid-range and I could still green it. It just doesn't. I don't understand why. 88 is more than enough to be consistent in this game. Way more than enough. You're going to have a 75 mid-range, and then you're going to have a 69 free throw. Now that is shooting. You have 22. You have 22 shooting badges, right? So you have Green Machine on gold. You have Agent 3s on silver, amped on gold. These are the main important ones that I use. You have limitless range on silver. Gold, I mean, it works, but it's not really that much needed if you know how to time a meter and do your shot. Now, for all the dribble heads, trust me, I know 92 is kind of what you need for all the best guard dribble moves, but if you're nice with the stick, you're nice with the stick. 90 is going to be way more than enough for you. So now you're going to bring ball handle to a 90. Speed with ball to a 90. Pass accuracy, a 70. That's more than enough in my opinion. Honestly, I get the ball there, no problem. Throw oops, no problem. I use this build on the 1v1 galleon, or however you pronounce that. And it's so pass accuracy it's just a waste of, in my opinion. If you want the bullet passer, because it's all masked in here, you put this up to an 80, 85. But now we're going to go up to finishing. Driving dunk, you are going to put to a 90. Some people are going to call me crazy, but it gives me so much more animations. And that is literally it for finishing. You're going to leave that at 17. Now what we're going to do for defense is we are going to bring our interior to a 60. Perimeter to, I think, an 81. I believe I have it. Yeah, let me see. Our steal we're going to bring to a 70. Which, I mean, if you want to be more, you can tweak this. If you just want to shoot and play defense and get those crazy steals, because anything over like an 85, you press square or X, whatever the hell system you're on, and you get a rip every time. I mean, it's more like to each his own. It's personal preference on what you want. I rock 70 because it works for me. This is the build I like running. I'm an offensive build. But other than that, it doesn't really matter. I have a nice perimeter. I was a 6'2" play shot with 6 defensive badges in 22, and I had no problem because my duo's a lock all the time, and when I play threes, my other person's a lock as well. So it doesn't really matter, honestly. Your block is going to be 58, right? This is more than enough. I get blocks, I get chase downs with it. Our interior, or our offensive rebound, is going to be a 43, right? And our defensive rebound is going to be an 86. So this is the badge count. Stamina, max it. You could do it more. This is where I kind of messed up my personal build. 77 you're going to put on vertical. It only needs to be on 75 to get contact dunks. And for driving dunk only needs to be 85. 86 to get limitless on gold. Okay, so that's the cutoff for it. But to get the animation, you need vertical on 75 and standing or driving dunk on 85. That's it. I have it on 77 and 99. I didn't realize it's still my first build. In New Gen I have a couple builds, but I didn't realize that acceleration played such a huge part with speed with ball really not meaning anything. This is the only little things I would have tweaked. I would have dropped that a little bit and put it somewhere else. Now this is going to be 35. It does not matter, to be honest. It really does not matter. Strength, you're a guard. At the end of the day, you don't need bully badge. If you're looking for bully badge, make a whole nother build because it's not for this build. Acceleration, I have to an 86, maxed out. And then speed, I have to a 91. Now that is 17 finishing, 22 shooting, 22 playmaking, and 15 defense. Now, if you really wanted to, I mean, you could drop this down to 90, right? You could drop this down to 75. You can go over here, put it on playmaking, or yeah, get pass accuracy, get another playmaking badge. You can go down here, throw it on here. You can come up here, maybe get a little bit more driving layup, an extra, you know what I'm saying? It's really however you want to mess with it. I have it maxed for stamina because there's only 3 adrenaline boosts. I don't really use them every time I dribble. I found ways around it, but it's just good because if the ball gets knocked out of bounds and you have no adrenaline boost mid possession, it just works to have it in there. Okay, right? So that's the build. So the final way this is going to look, you're going to have 17 finishing, 22 shooting, 22 playmaking, and 15 defense. This is more than enough to be an ISO player. You're fast. You're playing defense. I get stops on bigs all the time, especially because they patched post scores, so they're not really that crazy anymore. You have 90 ball handle, 90 speed with ball, an 88 3-point, a 90 driving dunk, an 81 perimeter. You have all this. They said it was more role players this year and you couldn't make superstar builds, but I did. Just AIO Demon just broke the game. And I mean, people are gonna say, oh, you should have done this better, you should have done this better. That's the best part. Do it yourself. This is the way I made my build. I'm not telling you you have to make it like me, but I'm just saying this is the way I did it. This is the build that I be posting on all my socials, and that goes crazy. Now for the takeover, I did sharp take, and I did slashing. These are so broken, it is not even funny. As a combo, these are so broken. So you built a 3-point shot creator, shades of Baron Davis, DeAndre Fox, and Dame Lillard. Come on, man, come on. I'm gonna be releasing my jump shot video, and I'm gonna be releasing some of the glitchiest dribble moves you can do for 1-kill combos when you're playing 1v1. Drop suggestions down below on what y'all would want to see with this channel. I will be posting more frequently, once a week starting off, and I stream almost every night, so make sure you tune into that. Socials down below in the description, so make sure you follow all that up, and don't forget to subscribe, drop a like, a comment, and turn on those post notifications. It's AIO Demon. I'm gonna catch y'all next time.